Hello all, my name is Krish Naik and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, an exciting update in the field of generative AI with respect to LLM models. Meta has recently launched Llama 3.2. It is an open source AI model which you can use to fine tune, distill and deploy it anywhere. And again, it will be available in multiple versions. You have right now 1 billion parameters, 3 billion parameters, 11 billion parameters and 90 billion parameters. Okay. And probably I hope everybody has used Llama 3.1. You could see that what was the amazing capability over there. But with respect to this Llama 3.2, here you have two different types. One is the lightweight and the other one is multi-model. Okay. In lightweight, you have two variants, that is 1 billion and 3 billion parameters, and this will be specifically you can actually run anywhere in mobile or any edge devices. With respect to multi-model, this will be quite amazing because you will be able to reason on a high resolution images, right? And recently I've been tracking a lot of open source models, and I'm really excited with respect to Meta because they are definitely coming up with some amazing open source models itself. In this video, I'll be talking more about it. I will be going through the parameters and all, and how you can specifically go ahead and access all these kind of models. We'll be discussing about that also. Okay. So along with this, they also have this flagship foundation 405 billion parameter model. Okay. And trust me, with respect to these models that are there, right, you can do most of the text related tasks, even reasoning with high resolution images also. Okay. So if you see, there are three main things about this particular model. On device, you'll be able to use this for summarizing, discussing your phone call, discussion from your phone call with respect to the discussion, you'll be able to summarize it. Calling on device tools like calendar and all. And here is an amazing demo which is probably shown over here, right? Along with this, you'll also be able to see something called as multi-model. With respect to multi-model, you'll be able to use this 11 billion, 90 billion models for image use cases such as transforming an existing image into something new or getting more information from your image of your surroundings. So here you can see, once you probably click the image, automatically these things will happen, and you will be able to see this. You'll be able to ask questions and all, or you'll also be able to summarize the image. You can ask for multiple questions that you have, so that let's say you want to probably, in this scenario, it is probably showing with respect to the interior, right? So amazing demo altogether, and definitely it has a huge amount of capabilities. Then coming to the Llama stack, I will be talking more about this when we go ahead. With the help of Llama stack, you can directly go ahead and do the coding and all with respect to this, like how it is basically shown over here. Okay. Let's talk more about it. So Llama stack, it is a streamlined developer experience. So if you probably go to llama.com, okay, llama.com, you should be able to see this. Okay. So here is your llama.com. So here you can probably see with respect to all this information is basically over here, and you can go ahead and explore this, right? Now, if you see with respect to various benchmarks, here they have compared 3.5 mini IT, Llama 3.2, 3 billion, 1 billion, and Gamma 2, 2 billion IT, right? And all these are basically open source, right? And with respect to the various performance metrics, it performs absolutely amazing, specifically Llama 3.2, 3 billion parameters. And the benchmark is normally done on MMLU, OpenWrite, Eval, if Eval, GSK Mat, 8K, Math, ARC challenge, and many more things are there. Okay. So along with this, 3.1 was obviously a hit, and definitely this will also do an amazing work. Now, where all you can specifically access this? So first of all, what you can do is that you can go to Huggingface. Okay, Huggingface. Let's say I will go and search for Meta Llama 3. If I go ahead and probably just hit this URL, the first URL, and if I go to Meta Llama, so I think here you'll be able to see each and everything. See, Llama 3.2, Llama 3.2 evals, everything is basically integrated in Huggingface. So here you'll be able to see Llama 3.2 1 billion, Llama 3.2 3 billion. Along with this, you also have this vision, which is of 11 billion parameters. Now, in order to access any of this particular model, first of all, you need to go ahead and probably take this entire access. Okay, you have to probably get the access itself. Now you can see that you have granted access to this model. I'll just open Google Colab and I'll show you how you can run all these things. Okay, so let's me open Google Colab. Here only I will be showing you how you can probably go ahead and execute it so that you get an idea about it. Okay, so I'm going to just open a new notebook so that you will be able to access this. Then over here, first of all, let me connect to the runtime. So here I will just go ahead and connect to the runtime. So here you have this T4 GPU. Let's save. Okay, I will be saving this over here, and once I save this, I will be pasting my code. Once it gets connected, I will go over here, and let's say here also you'll be able to see the code, right? So this is my code that you'll be able to see. And before that, we'll go ahead and install the transformers. So let me just go ahead and write pip install. Okay, upgrade transformers. Okay, and let me just go ahead and execute this. So once we execute this, this all will get like the installation will basically happen, whichever will be the newest transformers. And then what you can do is that you can go ahead and copy this particular code, and let's see that whether we'll be able to run this entire code or not. Okay, so this is just to give you an idea like how things works. Okay, and here you can see, here we are importing transformers. We are using the auto preprocessor. We are probably taking the pre-trained model over here. It is going to probably take some amount of time to load this. We are taking this entire URL image, and we are giving this particular image, and we are seeing that what the response is generated from the image, right? And if you probably see this URL, you will be able to see that I will grant the access over here. It will ask for me the Huggingface access, and that I have already added in my the Huggingface token ID. Okay, so this is the image, and it should probably generate me a response what that particular image talks about, right? So this will be loaded in some time. Once it gets loaded, you will be able to see the information out over here, which we are displaying it over here itself, right? So let's say that how much time it is going to probably take. This is getting loaded, but this is how quick you can probably go ahead and just execute it. For fine tuning, you can again use LoRa and Clora. Don't worry, I will also try to put those kind of videos as we go ahead, because I'm being exploring a lot of fine tuning techniques as we go ahead itself, right? So here 4.9 GB has also been downloaded. You just need to have good amount of RAM so that you will be able to execute all this perfectly. Okay, so RAM already I have 12.67 GB over here, and I think it should get executed. So 4.92 GB and all are there, right? So till this is getting executed, other than the Huggingface, you can also go ahead and explore Groq. Okay, so in Groq also, if you probably go ahead and see here, you have a lot of different models. And if you're following my generative AI course in Udemy and all, I've uploaded videos with respect to Llama 3.1. I've uploaded videos with respect to Gamma 2, and if you probably see that, right, Llama 3.2 text preview, 1 billion preview, 90 billion text preview, everything is available over here. So you can go ahead and use this also. All you need to do is that just use Groq client, and along with that, you can also just put this particular model name along with the Groq API, right? So here, let's see, I think some more time. Okay, 5 GB, no worries, right? So I hope if you have seen my videos with respect to Groq, a lot of videos that I've actually created with respect to Groq, you can actually also go ahead and use this. Let's say that I'm going to use this itself. Let me go ahead and create a new message. I'll say, hey, provide me a Python code on tic-tac-toe game. And this is amazing, So if I probably talk about this particular model, it really works absolutely fast, and it will also probably give you a good amount of this one, right? So, okay, this was assistant, no worries. I will write a message over here. I'll say, hey, provide me a Python code on tic-tac-toe game. Okay, so once I execute this, you will be able to see that I will be able to get the response very much quickly. And these all are open source models, right? And just by executing this code, you will be able to get that answer also. So still the model weights are not tied. Please use the tied weights before this. It's okay. You'll be able to see this. Now loading checkpoint shreds. Okay. So if you probably just execute this, right, you'll be able to get the information about this particular image. Okay. And one more thing that I can actually do is also show you the demo right from here. Okay. So I'll click over here. Okay. Here the option is not there. Does not yet support transform models for pipeline type. It's okay. No worries. We just need to wait for some time to get this entire executed. And if you talk about this particular model, here you can see it is built on Llama 3.1 text-only mode, which is autoaggressive language model that uses an optimized transformer architecture. So at the end of the day, if you talk about all this kind of models, right, they are absolutely doing amazing, and my eyes are focusing more on the open source models and what all capabilities are basically happening. It does not mean that I do not see other models like OpenAI and all, but the most of the thing that excites me is with respect to the open source model. So let's see. I think now it should probably display it. My RAM is also full. No, RAM is around 2.52 GB. Disk, okay, hard disk is increasing because this model size is quite big, right? So it will probably download in the local and see, right? So let's wait and let's see that how the execution will basically happen. So finally, guys, here we can probably see the output. So first of all, let's understand what we have actually given. We have given an image in this specific URL, which looked something like this, okay? Along with this, we had given a prompt saying that, hey, if I had to write a haiku for this one, haiku basically means in Japanese, we basically say it as poem, okay? So it's just like try to write a poem on this specific image just by seeing this image, okay? So finally here you can probably see that Peter Rabbit is a rabbit. He is character in a book. He's a rabbit in a book, something like this. So this is the output that we are able to get from this entire image by using this Llama 3.2 11 billion parameters vision model, okay? So this way also you can probably use, or you can directly use Groq API, which again you can see in my YouTube tutorials. I've also created an amazing Udemy course on generative AI. But obviously amazing work by Meta. Again, there are many things that are going to probably come. Right now you just have these 4 variants. Probably when we go to the next version like 3.3 and all, but in the upcoming videos I'm also exploring about fine tuning and all, and how to probably do the fine tuning using LoRa and Clara. That part of the video also I'll be uploading as we go ahead. So I hope you like this particular video. This was it from my side. Please make sure that you keep on updating yourself with all the things that are probably coming in the field of generative AI. Yeah, this was it. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.